Hey guys, Little Tear for Life here with another duel for you guys. This time around it is going to be 4 duels. Oh my god, 4, right? uh, I think 4. 3 or 4. I don't know. I don't want to make this too long for you guys. It would be a lot shorter if my FPS was not running at 9 and 10. That being said though, this is a deck that I'm sure 85 to 90% of you guys hate. That's Infernity. I've actually quite liked the deck, to be completely honest, which is strange because normally I hate super spammy decks. But then again, this is also coming from the same guy who likes Nordics and Heraldics, and those are both also super spammy. But not as spammy as this deck. Whenever you draw well. That's the one thing. And, I've actually got the majority of this deck built in real life. I need 2 what was it called? It's this card. I need 2 more to use in real life to actually have the deck. That being said, this deck can still do stupid stuff. Okay, I know a lot of you are like, oh, it's dead. It's missing, god dang it, what is it called? You only got 1 Archfiend now, okay? That doesn't matter. For the synchro version. For the Xseed version, yes, it does matter. The Xseed version is deader than dead. Okay? Synchro version is still alive. Mostly. Just a bit harder to get stuff going. That being said, you do have to put in some extra work to get stuff going. Like, yeah, you just saw what happened. If it wasn't for that, I'd be down 2 cards, and I was probably going to ditch Greffer and Avenger. And yeah, I'm just trying to get my grave loaded. Normally the first thing that I send to the grave is Archfiend, but I chose Street Patrol just simply to help try and get stuff out of my hand later. Now then, he summons Fearmonger. Yeah, he's playing a Destiny Hero deck, which I think is just cool. I like Destiny Heroes a lot. Still have my build laying around somewhere in my room. Yeah, I've got like 3 cases that I keep all my decks in whenever I'm not playing them. I know it's in one of those 3. And yeah, I tried to torrential, but Dark Bribe for days. Oh my god, I don't like it because I want to try and get cards out of my hand, not in my hand. That reminds me, I remember hearing about some like Infernity player that was putting Cypher the Sky Dragon in the deck. Like what? Why? If you want to play any of the god cards in the deck, play Obelisk. Or if you want to be risky, play Ra. But Cypher? In the deck that you want to have no cards in your hand? What? Anyways, enough talking about the Egyptian gods. I am drawing terribly. And drawing general is only making things worse. Yeah, I played a few cards that you guys have probably never heard of, but really do help the deck out quite a bit. In general, while he's in the graveyard and you have no cards in your hand, you can banish him from the graveyard, summon out 2 Infernity that are level 3 or lower from your graveyard. However, their effects are negated. He is really good, and he allows for some additional synchro plays, Xseed plays. He helps out quite a bit whenever he's not in your hand. Or if you have a way to get him out of your hand. Whenever he's in your hand, he's just annoying. Then you got this card right here. It's Infernity Force, basically. When an Infernity monster is targeted as an attack target, while you control no cards in your hand. While you have no cards in your hand, destroy the attacking monster and spell summon any Infernity from your graveyard. Pretty good. Of course that is whenever you can get cards out of your hand. I'm drawing none of my discard outlets, and my main one got negated. Yeah. And now here's a card I'm pretty sure most of you have never heard of. Wave Motion Inferno. While you have no cards in your hand, face up Infernity monsters you control, gain 400 attack and defense. That is actually really helpful, surprisingly. And you can send this card well, face-up card on the field to the graveyard to send all cards from your hand to the graveyard. Pretty darn useful. Let's see. What else do I have in my hand? Okay, yeah. My graveyard, not hand. Ugh. Why did I say hand? So I summon out General and Guardian with Mirage's effects. Sadly, those are my two Mirages in the graveyard, and I don't want them in the graveyard. Well, yet. Yeah, drawing terribly. And everything's getting negated. Not the way you want to start off a duel. And he gets trade in. He's going to ditch Dogma and draw 2. Yay, Doom Lord. Fun. Now, I don't know why he did that and just attack over it. I mean, he can't conduct his battle phase right now anymore, so he could have just attacked it. I guess he didn't want to deal with it. I draw, I think this is called Break, right? Yeah, Break. I'm honestly surprised Break did not get hit at all. To be completely honest, because once Barrier got hit to 1, people started focusing more on Break. So it was kind of surprising to me that they didn't hit Break at all. I mean, there's a number of cards that can be considered to be busted enough in the deck to be hit. Can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Doom Lord because he's getting annoying. And he's just gonna summon his other one. Okay, maybe not. Now, I don't know why, but I guess he didn't bother reading the card text. But regardless, I'm gonna take advantage of it and kill his monster with Infernity Force. Oh yeah, that's right. He had a breakthrough skill. I forgot. Of course, whenever I was actually dueling him, I did not know that he had breakthrough skill face down. And holy crap, it's been 10 minutes. And I know how because the music playing in the background just started looping again. Now, I guess he figured he could probably try and activate that Doom Lord's effect again since he didn't like get an attack off successfully. But you can't conduct your battle phase at all the turn you use Doom Lord's effect, and it doesn't say for the rest of the turn, it just says this turn. So yeah, you can't attack and go into main phase too and use his effect at all. I go into Armades because I don't feel like dealing with any of his back row. Sorry about that, guys. My headphone fell out. Not my headphone. My microphone fell out. Oh my god! I was just tilting my head, trying to crack my neck, and it fell right out of my ear. And if you're wondering, it's the crappy headphone that comes with the PS4. Otherwise, you guys would not be able to hear my lovely voice. Although I'm pretty sure some of you out there would be happy to not hear my voice. And of course I'm joking. Alrighty, at this point I'm pretty confident that I'm going to win while doing, you know, that's what I was thinking. I mean, he resorted to doing that, and honestly I think I don't know if that was a good play or a bad play, because honestly he's at a much lower life point. Like, yeah, he's at much lower life points than he was before, so now it's going to be easier for me to kill him, but then again, he also took one less attack directly to the face. And he's gonna get to top deck one of the best top decks ever, and that is BLS. That's right, top decking BLS is like one of the best things ever. Unless it gets destroyed the instant it hits the field in some way, or if it gets bottomless. No, that's still being destroyed. Basically, if it gets stopped in any way, it's not as awesome. And yeah, that's literally what I do to him. I'm just saying, nope. And that is game. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it now, just to save some time, because yeah, that's the end of the game. Let's see, you're scrolling down. Gishki, this is a bit more of a more action duel. It didn't take 10 minutes to get going to the interesting part. And you get to see a little bit more of what this deck can do. If I'm remembering what duel this is correctly. Ugh, what the? And no, I'm not the one playing Gishki. I'm the one playing Infernity. Although I do like Gishki's. I'm trying to build a deck. If my friend would ever remember to bring up his cards. Now, he opened up a pretty decent hand, in my opinion. He can search for a monster with Vision, and then summon out a Abyss and search out another dude, and then he can ritual summon. Obviously, he's not going to ritual summon first turn whenever he can't attack with it or anything. So, yeah. At least I don't think he does. Oh, yeah, he's going to use the Fissions effect again, search out another copy of Gigas. I don't know why. I guess for deck thinning purposes. Yeah, I drew General again. I'm telling you, that dude likes to be in my hand, and I don't like it. I just basically set everything that I can that I feel like I could use and what I could not. And then he goes ahead and doubles MSTs me. I will say this right now, that I was having a mini heart attack while doing this. Not a literal one, but you know what I mean. Like, I was scared that he was going to hit this, and I wouldn't have any outs or answers, like, to get stuff out of my hand. I mean, look at my next draw. Freaking Street Patrol. Yeah. But yeah, luckily he did not hit the card that I needed to protect the most. He's going to go ahead and use Aqua Mirror to summon out Gigas. He's going to use Aqua Mirror's effect. Okay, I'd Gigas back to hand. I'd chain Infernity Inferno just simply to get out of the way now. I don't believe Gigas targets with his effect, so I don't know if I could chain to it. So rather than take a risk, I go ahead and do that. Well, I know I can chain to him actually activating the effect, but I don't know if you can chain to him selecting the card that he's going to bounce, because I don't know if it's like Tiramisu where it's not a target, you know? Oh, thank God for Guardian. I think that's his name, right? Guardian? Yeah. Next card I draw is Caught a Haunted. Yeah, not exactly the card that I wanted, but it does help. What's the card after that? Another patrol. God, I love that stage in Street Patrol. Anyway, so yeah, I use his effect, General's effect, to go ahead and summon out Necromancer and Avenger. I thought about going into Duels, but I'm like, what if he gets lucky with his effect of Gishki, Seal Gigas again? Like, if he gets lucky with it and stuff. So I decided to go into Catastor instead. And he had a bottomless set, so I'm like, He draws Moray of Greed. He uses Seal Gigas' effect. I don't think he gets lucky. Yeah, he gets another ritual spell card. Now, Forbidden Arts of the Gishki, I kind of like it, kind of don't. I mean, it's a decent card, but you have to... I think it's better for side deck. Now, I'll tell you one thing right now. I misplayed whenever I summoned Avenger off of that effect. I should not have done that. If I didn't have done that, my whole play this next turn would be completely different. And I just really wish I did not do that, because then I would be able to go into a bunch of synchros and stuff. And apparently I don't play Black Rose. I thought I did, but I don't, apparently. It's just like really hard to make level 7s in this deck, so I don't really play one. And I don't usually use Avenger's effect, although that one time I did, because I thought, oh, hey, I think I have Black Rose, and then I went ahead and did that without checking first, and yeah. I can't go into any of my big level 8 dragons, because that's how I designed this deck, is to be able to spam out a bunch of these high level dragons that basically say you can't play or you can't kill me. What I usually do is I summon out a bunch of Void Ogres and just say negate everything. Now the problem is that Avenger's level 3, I need him to be level 1, but I don't have any way to reduce his level down to 1, so I'm just kind of trying to do stuff here. I go ahead and go into Silent Honor Arc to get rid of that Seal Gigas. I'm tired of that thing. I don't need him just destroying my hand, and, well, not my hand, my field. Let's see here. If I had not done that, he would have drawn a second salvage. I go ahead and use that effect, Launcher's effect, to summon out Guardian and Archfiend. Archfiend's effect, search, and I think I grab Barrier. No, break, okay. I don't usually go for Barrier unless I know that I can keep a monster on board to negate something. I attack with Necromancer just for the heck of it. What are we at right now? Almost 20 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, I make Chain, go ahead and use his effect. I think I put something on top of deck. Yeah. I choose Mirage if I remember right. Because I'm hoping he kills a bunch of everything, so it's like my hope. Now here is why I think that Forbidden Arts of the Gishki is better for side deck purposes, and that is because, well, yes, you use your opponent's monsters for the summon. Well, you can, but here's the problem. Most people play Exceeds. Now, he knows that I have break, so he's trying to do something here. I think he was hoping to try and summon out Mind August at one point to try and get stuff out of my graveyard, but he ends up going for another Seal Gigas. I don't really get why. I don't feel like taking any chances, so I go ahead and do that. And thank God I did, because his next card is Abyss. Oh, Bear Hero's in my grave. I forgot about that. Uses Aqua Mirror's effect to get Zeal Gigas back in hand. And then I believe he's going to go ahead and activate Moray of Greed to hopefully get something. See, that Forbidden Arts of the Gishki could have been something like anything else. He goes ahead and summons out Gishki Beast. Uses its effects. And summon out Abyss. Abyss will activate, allowing him to search for pretty much anything in his deck. I swear, like, the majority of Gishkis have lower than 1,000 defense. I think there's only a few that do not. Now, here's the thing, though. He can't do anything. And he ends his... and that's it. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of which one of these was really good. I just remembered this one. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you this last one because it's short. I know we're at like 20 minutes now, so probably a little bit after, but this one is really short because I make this guy rage quit. Yes, that's right, I make Necloth's rage quit, and this guy, he was so angry at me whenever we were dueling. Once he noticed I was playing Infernities, he was like, "Why don't you just let the deck die?" And I'm like, "Well, why are you playing a tier 1, almost tier 0 deck?" And he kind of just shut up after that. But yeah, you'll see. That's all I gotta say. Because, oh my God, this guy was so angry at me. If I remember right, yeah, isn't this the... yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And if I'm correct, let me just take a look at this. Yeah, this guy net decked right off of MCO40. He's such an idiot. I'm sorry, MCO40 fans, but MCO40's build of Necloth's is trash. I mean, like... and then what I really hate is that the guy had the gall to say that any other build of Necloth except for his is terrible. And I'm just like, what? Dude. Really? There's a reason why I refuse to subscribe to the dude. Okay? I mean, yeah, I check out his videos from time to time, but he is just such a jerk sometimes. Oh, yeah, seriously though, this guy net decked his MCO40 like verbatim. God. No Gungnir? Gungnir is good. Gungnir protects your monsters. And it's about right now whenever he started going off on me about playing Infernities. Like, why are you playing that deck? It's dead, and why don't you just let it die already? And I'm just like, Exceed Infernity, dead. Synchro Infernity, not so much. And I'd like to think that I proved it to him here. But seriously though, I'm not like dissing MCO40. I just hate it whenever he goes off on a tirade saying that any build other than his is bad. Okay. Not in I go ahead and use the Volvo Chains effect to send a Avenger to the graveyard because I need them in the graveyard now. Use Necromancer's effect. Bring back Archfiend. I forget what I searched off of this, dude. I think it's either Break or Barrier. It's almost always either or. Have I normal summoned yet? Yeah, I have. Yeah, Break. I'm getting really hungry all of a sudden. Just when you thought things could not get worse for him. I attack with pretty much, let's see, this is 4,200 damage right here. By the way, guys, I heard that we're gonna get Tribe Forces, or now as it's called Secret Forces, over here in February, I think. So, my question to you all is, when the heck are we getting DDDs? Because when we get DDDs, I will probably never play another deck again. Because I love DDDs so much. Yeah, I'll still play my Nordics from time to time. But seriously though, DDDs, can't wait for those. There you go, stretching while talking. Okay, he gets Manju. Not that I care for him. He attempts to use Collider Mirror. I say no. I figured he probably didn't have another one, so I better negate one at least. To my dismay, he had a second one, although it was a Exo Mirror, not a Collider Mirror. I swear, I have yet to see a truly bad Necloth card. Maybe Exa, but even Exa has a purpose. Anyway, so yeah, he rage quit at that point. I think it's because he thought about it, and for one, Trish, I have to have a hand, a field, and a grave for its effect to go off. Okay, I don't have a hand, so Trish would do nothing. Secondly, I have breaks, so I'd just be able to destroy it. So even if he did get its effect and banish Void Ogre, because I'm pretty sure he would banish that, I'd just destroy his Trishua with break, and then he wouldn't be able to do anything. So I'd be able to attack directly next turn for game. That is what I think is the reason why he just quit right there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyways, that's the last duel. I mean, I got 2 more Infernity duels, but we're at a half an hour now, guys. So yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, and have a great day, everybody. And tell me, just real quick, do you think Infernities are truly dead? Like synchro-wise? Exceed version is definitely dead, but synchro, I don't think so. Anyways, guys, as I said, rate, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, and have a happy Halloween, and get fat on candy.